Hey everyone, welcome back. As you probably remember, the most important project of the last couple of months has been to finish the winter shelter for the cows. This has been an extremely huge project, and as you can see, I got myself some help. In October, I reached out on a Facebook group, Urlaub gegen Hand, and shortly afterwards, Clemens visited us for a couple of days. But even when we were finished with the work outside, he was kept busy by some of my little friends, and as you can see, he did a real good job. But after a couple of days, Clemens left and I continued alone on the process. The very first part of this project that I wanted to get done with was a shelter for Molly, Mia and the unborn baby, so I focused on that, and a few days after Clemens left, we already got another helper. Roman came here, and after Dini gave him a short introduction into the most important work of all, duck cuddling, we continued further with the shelter. So we are done now. The shelter for Mia and Molly and the baby is ready. It is extremely less space for 2 adult cows and a calf, but this is all we have right now. So let's take them home. The reason why Mia and Molly had to come home was that Mia was expecting her baby in a short time and Molly had a bad hip injury, which we are actually still dealing with. Of course, the 2 girls were not too happy about leaving the herd, and especially for Molly it was hard to walk all this way, but one step at a time we finally reached home. Oh, buddy. At that time, my dear rooster Bibi got into a bad fight with some other guys on the yard, so he had to come inside to recover and decorate my bathroom. But even after the shelter for Mia and Molly was kind of done, there still was a lot of shit waiting for us. I was really lucky that I had not to face all this work completely alone, and that Roman was not scared to get dirty. But of course my biggest concern was about Bibi. His nose was completely stuck with dried blood, which was difficult to clean, and he had a wound inside his beak, which made it hard for him to eat. Later on, this wound became a huge abscess, but after one treatment at the vet, he's completely healthy and living outside again by now.
Gut. Ist gut. Bleib noch ein bisschen. Mhm. Meinetwegen können wir jetzt Schluss machen, wenn es dir wirklich wünscht. Aber dann machen wir bald weiter, ne? Das reicht mir für heute noch nicht. Da komme ich nochmal auf dich zurück, mein Junge. So ein Unfall. Ja, alles gut, Baby. Du brauchst dich nicht anstecken.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You're the most beautiful duck in the world. Yes, you are.
Darling, you've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this. If you try to get some sleep, if you give up the fight, if only just for a bit, there's a new day to leave behind your troubles. There's a new day, and it will set you free.
I'm extremely grateful for all the support that I got by so many wonderful people during this time. One of them was my dear friend Anna, who visited us several times. And of course, my little soul sister Hannah. But all in all, this whole journey was extremely exhausting, and at the end of the day, I did most of the work by myself. Sadly, I accidentally deleted videos from a whole week where I was working like crazy during the days, and at night I was getting up every couple of hours in order to look after Mia and her unborn baby. So this is everything that's left from that time.
So, I'm super light. I have a feeling that I've probably overslept the whole thing now, because I've stopped the last alarm while I was sleeping. Oh my god, I'm so excited, and I hope everything is well. So I have overslept nothing. I mean, that's good. It's moving forward. Finally. But there still is so much to do. Oh my god. Well guys, I'm sitting in the car right now in order to drive to the pasture of my cows, but not in order to take care of them, but in order to build up some, not to build up, to build down
I don't know how to say it, but to take some electricity fence with me home, because right now the cows are not on their pasture where they're supposed to be. They're home here at this place on the pasture of the goats, and the fence is not safe for them. Actually, no fence is safe for them, because today, you know, there are times when you feel like you can't take anything more. And I actually am in a time like this, where I feel like I'm so close to not to be able to keep going already since a pretty long while. Actually, this is something that I'm feeling pretty regularly, but right now, the last couple of days, it has been like so intense. I felt like, oh my god, I don't know how I'm going to be able to keep going like this. I'm just so tired, I'm so exhausted, and there is so much work ahead, and there's no end in sight. But I feel like sometimes when you feel like your life is really, really hard and you don't know really how to keep going, life is coming like, okay, I'm going to show you how much you can do, how much you can handle. And this is what happened today. You know, I've already felt like so exhausted. I mean, I'm still having a cold. I'm not on my best. I'm so tired. Crazy time. And then today, the cows escaped for the second time in less than a week. We got them back! Oh my god! I'm so tired, and now they're here, and that has not been planned, and everything is going wrong, and it's just like, I feel like every day is getting worse, and I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to make it, but we will see. So, here we go. And the most important thing, hi! Of course, you have to come with me as well. My love. So now it really is exciting, because I've slept extremely long. From 3 to 9, now it's a little bit after 9, and the cat wants to go inside. Bye-bye, Nini. How does it look? I don't see a baby. I don't know if the baby wants to arrive on a day like this. I mean, would you like to do that? I would stay inside. Your baby is already really wise. So now it's going to get exciting. Let's see if the rest of the herd is still where they are supposed to be. Hey! Yes, they are. In times like this, I feel like it is both at the same time, especially important and especially difficult to really appreciate all the small little moments of joy. But I tried my very best, and I also found some time to get into the forest together with Mia. I really feel that that has been important for her now in the last days of her pregnancy, to just be able to move around and eat some fresh greens. And look where we've arrived! At the beautiful, magical little pond. It's not that beautiful around this time of the year, but look up there. I love to be here.
Mia, woohoo, kom då. Kom då. Gå ut, Kimma. Hej, Klasse. Gå ut, Klasse.
I was a little bit scared that she would walk even further because there is a lot of mud. I don't know how it's called in English, but you can get stuck in there, especially if you're a cow and you're pregnant, because then you will sink in really, really deep. But I see that she will come over here and follow me. That's all I want. Good. Good, klasse. Klasse.
Hello. Come up here. Good.
But even after we've been waiting for such a long time, it still took a few more days until this happened.
Gut, ist es gut. Oh mein Gott, du hast dir das schönste Baby der Welt. Oh mein Gott. Hey. Ist gut. Ja, oh mein Gott, das ist das schönste Baby. Etwas Schöneres kann man sich ja gar nicht wünschen. So good. Baby. Baby. Good, 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 good. Good, good. Wow, she did it! All by herself. And Mia is doing a great job as well. That looks amazing. Mia's drinking some energy drink. And I guess the little baby is going to sleep for the first time. She's having such a cute form of her nose, especially from the side. I think she's looking a little bit like an elk. Klettern gehen und nicht auf Mami hören. Oh mein Gott, diese Beine. Ist gut, Mia. Wir passen auf das kleine Ding auf. Ja, du kriegst es natürlich wieder. Natürlich kriegst du dein kleines Ding wieder. Aber bleib du mal hier drin, ja? Bleib du mal hier drin. Genau, gut.
This baby needs someone to play. Someone to play.
Willkommen. Heute schafft sie es ganz allein. Die müssen auch richtig viel trinken.
Hey. Mina. Hey.
Ja.
Ui.
Hey. Oh mein Gott, ist das süß.
And only one day after little Eli was born, Finally, the whole herd could move into the winter shelter. Honestly, the shelter was not finished, but after they escaped, we just needed to make everything as fast as possible. Of course, I'm extremely grateful that we got that far, but I don't want to hide from you that I'm far away from feeling relieved, because the shelter is still not where I wanted it to be, and now we are going to have to face winter. It honestly feels a bit like climbing up a huge mountain, just to find yourself on top in the middle of a snowstorm, with nothing else than sharp edges around you. And of course, this is just a small part of my life. My dear Lottie is sick again and needed to go to a second surgery. And after I was so happy that I finally found out how to help my dear Peppino with his diseases. I now have to face some serious struggles with my beloved goat, Wonder. She's probably having some sort of cancer, which of course is bringing up some really heavy questions for me. But the hardest thing of all is that on the morning of the 29th of December, I woke up from a nightmare, just to find out that it has gotten reality. My dear Ducklini had passed away. Leni was only 3 months old, and she passed away because of a lung infection, which I noticed way too late, because I was too busy with the rest of my life.
Back you up. Wherever you're going, I'm going to. I'll follow you through the black and the blue. Whatever the mountain, we'll climb to the next. Honey, I'm with you through life and to death.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I want you to know that rescuing animals is nothing that you do only once. You have to redo it every single day. And if you make a mistake, it is easily going to be life-threatening for them. And this responsibility can weigh really, really heavy on your shoulders. And it can feel harder to carry than a whole ton of stones.